Hey everybody, what's going on? We are gaming it out back with some vintage story. Now, let's talk about what's going on because this will be, I believe, the fourth episode. But this is a brand new world. It is still default settings. It is exactly the way that we started the last world, but I kind of felt like I was behind the curve. Seemed like my nights were starting to get very intense very quickly, and this game is difficult, so I didn't want to try to play catch up. So we started a brand new world. The journey officially begins now. Those first couple of episodes were us learning the game. I did do a little bit of research. I watched a few. There's a YouTuber that goes by the name Mischief of Mice, I believe, who has some pretty good tutorials that are pretty spoiler free. That I kind of bounced around a little bit just to get an idea of kind of what I was doing and what I was working for and what kinds of things were possible. And I learned a little bit about how to navigate the game. For example, one comment that I kept seeing a lot was, I believe it's if you hold shift and hit H brings up your handbook. If you hold shift and hit H, whatever you're looking at, it takes you straight to that page, which is very handy. Another really cool thing is there's a pause button here. Now, something else that I did not think about, when I would say things like, I wonder if there's beds, I wonder if there's, I just want to test this. Yeah, so I was not using the handbook nearly to its full potential. The handbook is everything, and I was not treating it as such. So now when I have a question, I now understand. I'll just come to the handbook, and which seems obvious, I get it. But I think if you give some respect to the idea that being brand new to a game like this, there are dozens and dozens and dozens of things to be thinking about at all times. It's easy to overlook some of these things that might seem a little more obvious to you if you've played the game a little bit, or maybe, I mean, sometimes some things click for some people and not for others. And it was just kind of that thing. I just was not respecting the power of the handbook, as it were. So I am going to go ahead and do the tutorial. And then we're going to really start utilizing this handbook and get into it. Now, again, I still don't really know much about the game. We have learned, unfortunately, that there are some monsters and some weird little rift things that are going to appear. And yeah, it's going to be an ordeal. Now, for some reason, I started the tutorial and it has me on number 12, which I find strange, but fine. Okay, so I guess I need to go ahead and make this axe. Make a flint axe head. Also, if you hold Alt, you can just move your mouse without moving the camera, which makes this way easier. Oh wait, let me do that. So yeah, we learned a little bit without really spoiling anything, and honestly, without even really having like a template to follow. Okay, now I need sticks. So we'll make our axe. And now it wants us to chop down a tree. Now this is kind of an interesting looking tree here. All right, now my tutorial's gone though. Resume tutorial. I would like you to resume the tutorial if that's possible. But I guess that's not going to happen. The tutorial's kind of funky, isn't it? Kind of buggy. I guess I'll just move on then. All right, so we've got some sticks, we've got some logs. So we'll keep an eye out for stones and sticks and berries. We want to be grabbing food as we go. And there's big water that way. We're in a pretty nice area, actually. We've got plenty of trees. The terrain's not too ridiculous. Also, remember when I was talking about, like, how I was so sure that you could eat cattails? It's the cattail roots, I think, that you can eat, which is good to know. Hopefully won't be necessary for us. I think I need 10 for my first basket, which perhaps can't happen just yet. Oh, there's more over here. Okay. Apparently there's a lot of stuff to be crafted in this game, too. Gotta find some clay, because I want to get a cooking pot made as soon as I can and start making some meals. I think this is going to be one of the games. Sometimes in these games, I try to not, like, hunt, but I don't think I'm going to bother with it this game. I think I'm going to just survive, which means we will be doing some hunting and stuff. And ideally, we start to figure out how to like tame animals and stuff, because it would be sick to have a farm at some point. So we're really going to focus on our like foundation, getting established, getting a home, getting food and resources and like a reliable means to sustain ourselves. And then we'll start to like break out and venture into the world and see like fully what the game's about. If there's a like, I don't even know if you beat this game, you know what I mean? All right, there's 40. So I actually need to make, I think I need to make another knife, because I also want to start setting myself up. I want to start protecting myself a little bit. So I want to see if I can get some armor and a shield and stuff made. Also, never talked to the trader last time. I'm afraid that I'm going to try to talk to them and like steal. Okay, right click. I don't know what you mean. I think so. Dreaming. Auction your house. Oh, auction house. I might combine those. Look, we're a little dyslexic sometimes. It's all good. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna want to be near the big water, like nearish it, if not very near it, because perhaps I assume that boats are a thing, and maybe we'll want to venture out a little bit. Oh no, are you kidding me? No. Are you attacking me? Now, here's a question. Does it just chase me forever? Or will it give up? I think it gave up. Okay. I need to make weapons. That needs to happen. How do you make a club? A log and a knife. All right, let's start with a spear. Now, if I use my... Actually, will it consume the knife or will it just... No, okay, so some stuff is just durability. All right, and then let's talk about armor. Improvised armor. So that's some firewood, some dry grass, and a knife. Now we got a little armor. And I guess if I'm gonna... I'll hold off on a shield for the time being. So I know I got some pigs over there to hunt. That's good to know. And they're little assholes, so that makes it easier to hunt them with a clear conscience. So I need some shelter. I need some shelter and I need a fire. So let's start thinking about that. Is the trader marked on the map? I don't know. It might be a good idea to start like marking the map. That might technically be it, but I don't... That's hard to recognize. Trader. We'll make the trader brown. There. Dude, why are there so many of those rift things? That's so many. Calm down. Nice. Okay, that gave us a decent amount of logs. We could probably stand to cut down another one. And then we need to start thinking about shelter, because nighttime's coming. And we now know that nighttime is not a game. I wonder if this is based on the type of wood, or because there are so many logs connected to this tree. Like, it's going to be worth it, I think. What's growling at me? I'm not stopping. I've invested too much time, but something just growled at me. I'm trying to look without stopping. Just let me finish cutting this tree. It's day 1. My axe broke. It was still at half durability. Why did it break? What was growling? Get this spear out. Okay, we have to... I might just have to make a little camp. I need to get inside something though. Should we just set up a little camp by the trader hut? Would the trader protect us? Okay, here's what we'll do. Let me build a shovel. We're gonna do the dirt hut thing. A tent isn't a thing, is it? No, okay. So I need to dig up some dirt. We gotta build ourselves a little hut. Doesn't have to be anything super fancy. That's gonna be my little fire pit. God, that's so intense. It's the first night. Leave me alone. That is so ridiculous. Okay. Okay. So, we're in here. It's nighttime. I'm hoping no one can get to me here. I'm gonna put my torch here. Nope, didn't mean to do that. And I don't have an axe. Okay. Crap. It's the first night. So I'm gonna put this down, and we're gonna make an axe head. Doesn't matter that the fire went out, I reckon, because we have the torch, which I would just like to put on the wall. Man, that's insane. It's the first night, bro. Another wild. It's the first night, and I'm right by the trader. Like, I don't even know what's out there. I don't even know what things in this game make that noise. Okay, what do we need to, what do we need to figure out here? I mean, hell, can I just make a bed? Hay bed. So I would need hay. Can I make hay? I can. I can make hay. So in theory, I could make a bed. Time switch. What does that mean? Alright, I just hit Y and something jiggled. And they got really angry out there. I'm losing my sanity a little bit here, too. So I don't really know what to do. This is getting really annoying, though. And that food goes down quick. They're still here? So, like, sunlight doesn't, like, hurt them or make them go away? That little bastard. Come over here. Okay, it's quiet. Nope, it's not. Dude, don't. It's the first. Well, now it's the second day. You're being so ridiculous. You're being so ridiculous, game. I can't go out there. I'm gonna die. There's a rift right there. Where is he? So, do I break down a wall and just take off? Like, is that the move? And try to get away from this rift thing? Is that why they're here? This is so stupid. This is so ridiculous, man. I guess I just gotta try to get away from that rift. That's the only thing I can think. Is this biome foggy, or is it just a foggy couple of days? Could be nice to be near some sand, actually. I assume sand is going to be necessary to make glass and stuff. Okay, let's go up. Maybe we can get up here. Maybe it's worth building up here a little bit. Oh yeah, this looks nice. Hopefully they didn't, like, just continue to follow me. One of the guides, the dude was like, he like pointed out what a rift was, and he was like, you probably won't see very many of these. And that's like all I've fucking seen. I don't know if they've done an update where they made them more frequent or what, but the whole game is me getting wrecked by wolves and rifts. All right, so if I can find a little bit of decent terrain, a little bit of building room, it ain't got to be nothing crazy. So far, it's something I can get out of. I'm just curious. What are these? Am I making a mistake here? Oh shit, I don't have my lit torch. Oh god. Okay, not without my lit torch. Perhaps worth marking. I should have marked that rift. And we'll make it... I don't know. Orange? I will not be upset if the fog clears up soon. So I have a little bit more visibility. I tell you one thing. You. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Just be cool, just be cool. We'll be cool. I have not heard a bunch of wolves. Or seen a bunch of bears. Which is nice. This terrain is rough though, dude. Oh, you're fine. Nope, you're gonna come after me. I think the boars are aggressive. Maybe if I push through here a little bit, it looks like maybe out there it smooths out a little bit. Don't know what that is. Don't like that. Oh god, that's a wolf. This game is so hard, dude. Again, if we have to make our house out of dirt for now, that's fine. I'm not bougie. All right, so I guess if I see a rift, I just need to go away from it. But like, what if one spawns where I've built? Will they ever go away? Or are they just there? Is that a snake? This is looking a little bit more reasonable, this little area here. I'm just gonna step up here and look around. What is that? That looks like something. Is that another trader? It is. Lots of snakes around here. So we'll go... We did Trader's Brown, right? Dude. I'm trying to see if that's actual... If that's actually something, or if it's just sound effects. Because it sounds like a rattlesnake. And it puckers me up every time I hear it and when I'm running. I don't see anything, though. Like, is that just supposed to be, like, crickets? I mean, surely it would have come after me by now if it was a snake. I can't... Alright, I don't think it's a snake. Cue me getting bitten by a snake now. I want this torch out of my hand. You have no idea how bad I want this torch out of my hand. So... Oh, we have, flint and sandstone. Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to just live in dirt. At first. I think that's probably the situation we found ourselves in. Just getting enough wood to, like, build a house right now seems like a big task. And I need to get it. I need to get something to be inside. So we'll build it out of dirt, but we'll build it bigger than we did last time. So, okay, we had to kind of put a pin in what we were doing a second ago, but we're basically doing what we were trying to do by the original trader before the rift. I'm assuming ruined our life. How come sometimes when I pick up a stone, it turns into something I can make something out of, and other times it's just stone? What determines? Is it that little thing right there? Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that little thing. So I need another shovel. Also, I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of this knife, just collecting dry grass, just to free up the inventory space. Okay. I may dig up this floor, actually, as well, and replace it with something that grass won't grow in. Maybe... Can I even harvest this? Sandstone rock. No, that requires copper. Maybe I'll just have to do it with wood. That's the entrance. I'm going to need another shovel, I think. But I am going to go ahead... See, that's not turning into grass at all. But I think I am going to need to make the floor out of something that's not going to get covered in grass, because the grass is driving me insane. So the wood's not going to match. That's fine. It's a dirt hut. Doesn't matter if it matches. I will continue to tell myself until I believe it. And then I'm also going to need firewood for the night as well. Man, this is... I can't justify not using this wood for a better cause. So we're going to have to just fill this in with dirt and live with it. Because I need firewood and other stuff. The grass just grows so damn fast. Okay, so there's that. Let's get a fire pit going. Let's get some firewood made. All right, so we've got a stack of firewood. We can go ahead and light this. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Can't you? There we go. Okay. This feels quieter. Nobody's throwing stones at me. There's no monsters outside. So we can... How hard is it to make a door? Let's see. Boiler door, age door, iron door, rusty door, crude door. Probably what we're after. Is there a dirt door? Crude door is... Oh, it's going to be a little bit where we can actually make a door. So my door for now is just going to have to be that. That's going to keep stuff from coming in. I should probably just close myself off completely until I need to go out. So, we have a space. I will eventually turn this floor into something that's not dirt so that grass will stop growing in here. But we've got kind of our little kitchen area. We got our fireplace. Chest. Let me look at that real quick. Chest. Reed chest is probably where we're gonna have to start. So that's a bunch of cattails or papyrus. Cattails or papyrus. I don't have much of either. I don't believe. Yeah. So we need a few more cattails, but at least we have a plan. You know what I mean? We'll put our bed here. So we've got somewhere to rest. We have a home base. We have our fire. We've got firewood. We've got tools. Tomorrow, I need to find nappable stones because I'm going to need to keep tools in stock. I'm going to need to go find a bunch more cattails so I can start making some reed chest. I'm going to need to go find some wood so I can change my floor and then probably start working with wood a little bit. And I also need to find some clay so that I can start making some molds. I need to find clay so I can start making some pots, first of all. But then I also need to start looking into what it's going to take to start making things like, things like pickaxes and stuff so that I can start mining some of these rocks and ore and things of that nature. But we're good. We did ultimately what we hoped to do today, which was have a place that we were safe and established. I am going to need food soon. So that's going to be kind of tricky because it is nighttime. I don't have anything to eat, do I? Oh, wait. Actually, can I just cook this real quick? Will it allow me to do that? Cooking temperature's 1. It is cooking. Okay. It probably won't help a ton, but every little bit at this point will matter. See how much this gives us. Yeah, I mean, look, it's not terrible. It's fine. Every little bit will help. All right, so we'll pick back up in the next episode here. I don't know if I can sleep because my food went down a lot last time we slept, and I don't want to wake up in serious trouble. So we may have to venture out a little bit into the night, unfortunately, and try to find some berries and stuff. But we'll do that next episode. So I feel good. I feel good about it. It's a little bit of a rocky start with that rift being right next to us, but I feel good about this playthrough. I'm gonna try to respect my character's life. I'm gonna try to avoid dying. I'm not gonna officially play hardcore, but I am gonna behave as though I'm playing hardcore, if that makes sense. So we're gonna try to be very careful about what we do. And in the next episode, I expect that we will make quite a bit of progress since we have kind of an established space now. So hope you guys are still enjoying it. I'll see you in the next episode.